This is McDan and his jury. A powerful self-made investor worth millions. Tonight, they will make or break the dreams of budding entrepreneurs. McDan is ready to invest using his own money, but only in the right person with the right idea. In these toughest economic times, McDan is the last chance for budding entrepreneurs. Entrepreneur must convince McDan and his jury to invest the full amount they are asking for or walk away with nothing. This show is brought to you by 10 Ghana, an active media, and is supported by McDan Foundation, National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan, Ministry of Business Development, GIMPA, CIMG, and Page 83 Concepts.
McDan Shipping Company Limited, headquartered in Accra, Ghana, West Africa, is the market leader in total logistics provision through the emerging markets across the world. It is a subsidiary of the McDan Group of Companies and has been a member of the Ghana Top 100 Companies since 2014.
McDan started with a single operation, with a single office with 2 workers.
Today, McDan Shipping specializes in freight forwarding, haulage, warehousing, project cargo, customs clearance, diplomatic movement, and general sales agency with the aim of providing excellent and total end-to-end logistics to its clients. The company has joined international networks with partners in over 2,400 air and sea ports. The company's efforts have earned it numerous industry awards over the years. In 2017, McDan won 12 awards, which include Freight Forwarder of the Year, Brand of the Year, Entrepreneur of the Year, and Excellence in Corporate Social Responsibility Awards, amongst others. In 2016, the company won the Entrepreneur of the Year, Indigenous Company of the Year, and African CEO of the Year awards. In 2015 and earlier, McDan won Automotive and Transport Sector, Clearing and Freight Forwarding in West Africa, and Contribution to the Development of Tennis in Ghana awards, amongst others. McDan Shipping's Corporate Social Responsibility Program has seen the company support countless entities and individuals and play a major role in supporting education and the sports industry in Ghana. To top it all, the group chairman, Dr. Daniel Macaulay, won the coveted Entrepreneur of the Year award.
We want to control logistics in West Africa, and if not Africa as a whole. We are looking at bringing our own vessels into the shores, already running our own aircraft, looking at other aspects of bulk storage movement, crude oil movement. Africa is now being built. The sky is the limit.
Welcome back on McDan Entrepreneurship Challenge. This show is brought to you by 10 Ghana, an active media, and is supported by McDan Foundation, National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan, Ministry of Business Development, GIMPA, CIMG, and Page 83 Concepts.
My name is Kelvin Andrew Ofori, representing Proteus Technology. Proteus Technology is currently based in Sunyani, in Brong-Ahafo region. Our technology uses just 21 days to decompose organic waste from its full state into compost. We are in the McDan Entrepreneurship Challenge to expand our business throughout Ghana.
I expect the judges to be hard and then straightforward, to hit us straight directly with the questions and then try to delve deeply into what I'm actually doing.
I'm Kelvin Andrew Ofori, representing Proteus Technology. Proteus is a group of environmental engineering university students for University of Energy and Natural Resources in Sunyani, where we are currently based and we produce organic compost with the help of the black fly larvae, which is a new and innovative way we plan to produce compost with. Not only are we producing compost, we are also making protein feed for birds. This black fly larvae decomposes organic material in less than 21 days. Our main competitors, that is the Accra composting plant, produces this compost you are talking about in 180 days. So already we have an advantage over them. And the high affinity for healthy organic food is on demand right now. And we seek to use this as an opportunity to get into that market. We already have orders for 100 bags of the feed. On an estimation, we plan to sell each bag of feed, that's 50 kilograms of feed, for 95 cedis. So in estimation, we already have about 9,500 Ghana cedis. That is estimated revenue we'll be generating. And the money will be used to bootstrap the company, that will be reinvested into the company to explore more avenues and to help in researching for the compost and also to develop more formula for the compost.
How much do you want to raise from this challenge?
About 109,000 Ghana cedis. This money would be used to train contractors to pick up the organic waste from the various restaurants, marketplaces, schools, and other institutions. And also will be used for equipment.
And how much does it cost to train a contractor?
2,500. Some of the money will also be used in renting facilities on a yearly basis.
But how much is that?
7,000.
Where's the rest of this money going?
We'll have to submit sample of the compost to the CSIR and also for approval for FDA.
The contractors, what will they do for you?
Our main competitor, that is Zoom Lion and then the Accra composting plant. On the average, Accra alone produces about 22,000 kilograms of waste. Zoom Lion takes about 70%, and the 70% is not effective waste collection because most of these are from collection points in the various communities and in the various marketplaces. But we seek to use these individual contractors, to go to the unreachable places. You are likely to get more organic waste from the home than from an office.
Let's say you have your compost. What do you do with it?
Our main customers are farmers, specifically vegetable farmers, who would use this compost to produce healthy organic vegetables, because about 70% of the farmers these days use inorganic fertilizers and only 30% use organic fertilizers. This is due to the lack of the companies producing organic fertilizers not being able to meet demand, because it takes a long time to produce organic fertilizer, about 180 days on the average, using mechanized process. But we are using just 21 days.
Yeah, but you've also got to factor in how long it takes to collect the waste. The fact you've got to go out there and collect
waste
it.
will come in on
Please let me finish. And one of the big issues is the separation of waste.
Yes.
So you're expecting that to be done at the source.
So that's why we have contractors. We train them on the separation.
So how much money have you made so far?
We haven't made any money yet. We've put in 5,000 Ghana cedis. That is for research purposes.
I believe that you haven't developed this idea, to a stage where we can really take the risk to invest in it.
I think it could be, but the thing is, we don't know. So it could be a matter to go on at the moment, but we've got nothing to rely on.
So you know your margins?
Yes, within a year, we estimate, from everything being equal, there are over 890,000 farmers. But most of these farmers are poor and can't afford the imported inorganic fertilizers. So they use their own means, either by animal feces or their own improvised means to fertilize their soil. And we already have $100 for the bird feed. There is high demand for our product.
One, we don't think you need a 109. You can't manage 109. Certainly it's beyond your ability. We believe that the idea is excellent, perfect, but you've got to start small and scale it up.
Mr. Chairman?
Well, you've set it up. You can give him the opportunity.
What you have is a good idea. So whilst you aren't going to go through to the next stage, McDan will help incubate your business.
We didn't get to go to the next stage, but we got in the incubator program, which I think is quite okay, since our idea is quite young and we are still developing it. So they thought we are still under development and need a bit of mentorship.
This show is brought to you by 10 Ghana, an active media, and is supported by McDan Foundation, National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan, Ministry of Business Development, GIMPA, CIMG, and Page 83 Concepts.
We are in the McDan Entrepreneurship Challenge because we need funding to expand our lab, where we can execute about 60% of our fabrications here without outsourcing it to foreign companies. We are not just here to add to numbers, we are here to win, and we are confident in ourselves, we are confident in our products.
My name is Obeza, and he's an study from Imstech Lab Limited. We are actually a fabless manufacturing company. We design and develop electronic products. We started about 2 years ago as freelancers whilst we were students in the university. And this is not the entire design team. Some of us are not here. We've executed jobs for private individuals, companies in Ghana here and also outside Ghana. A notable of them is the simulation of the auto-tap system for Technotronics in China. We've also designed a hardware and a software for MO groups here in Ghana for revenue collection and mobilization. Last year, we decided to form a company where we look at the challenges facing industries in Ghana here, come up with tech solution to these challenges. So we started with the mining sector, where we worked on the vibration analysis logger, of which we sent the assembled board to UK for FC certification. But then for the purpose of this challenge, we decided to work on a device which we call the FMS G1.
So this device here can actually detect leakage underground and then on surface, just like what happened on the June 3rd disaster. In case the fire does occur, it has the capacity to send reports to firefighters before disaster occurs.
Where did you manufacture that?
We do the designs in Ghana here.
And where is it manufactured?
And Gemstech in South Africa, and then KFKC in China.
At what cost?
About $1,200 per single piece. We're not doing multiple production, not just a single unit. But for a single unit, the price shoots very high. And for a single unit, it's going to cost around $7,000. And looking at our target market, which is the 4 pump stations, we know that looking at our West status, they'll be able to afford these devices at such a low price of $1,200. That's the cost price. But we are looking at the selling price of around $2,500 because we want to have a gross profit margin of about 40 to 50%.
So where is the business?
Our core business is the design and development of electronic devices.
So how many commercial projects that have made you money?
We could talk of the MO Group Limited project where we designed a system for revenue mobilization. And
how much did you make?
1,500 cedis. It's a Ghanaian company. But for simulation of the auto-tap system, we had about almost close to 300 gross profit.
How can you be doing such great innovations for $300 and $1,500? You should be registering your patent.
Okay, for the FMS G1, which is
your product.
Yeah, that is what we are working towards together.
Yes, but you make money if you're doing contract design.
That is why we have decided to form the company.
If I have a gas leakage, what do you have to prevent it?
The system, if the gas leakage, will initiate another system that will release an antidepressant fluid, okay, that will reduce the ignition point of the LPG gas that has leaked in the home.
Why don't you have sensors in that mechanism?
This is just a peripheral device. We have designed the system that is going to do all the detection. The design is ready. We are left to the manufacturing to do.
So that means you are importing gadgets?
Yes, after they look on our design to manufacture what we want.
So you don't design anything? You give them the idea and they design for it?
This board has been designed by
us.
Tell me what it takes to design a sensor.
Normally the devices that we use, it's not that we design those sensors.
So you don't design sensors?
No, that's why we said fabless.
No. We are fabless.
We do the design.
Yeah. For instance, this board that we have here, using the software that we have, we're able to design this and then tell or say the kind of component that should be fixed on this board. Okay, so when you send to the manufacturer, he looks at a Gerber file and sees that with the machines he has, whether he'll be able to do this for you. If he's not able to do it for you, you go to other manufacturers or you look at your design and change to suit the machines he has. So in other words, you have designed this, but the manufacturing of this hardware is not done by us because we don't have the tools and the machines to do it. And even in West Africa, no company does that.
So what do you design?
We simulate this to give you your expected results.
It's okay, judges, take over.
There's that kind of unanimity amongst us that they have really made a very good technical pitch, but the business pitch is quite deficient.
I have the same feeling.
Yeah.
I feel you should join the incubators. You cannot make it to the next stage, but you have an opportunity to be mentored. Sorry about it. Good luck.
And although you have ruled, we think that there is merit in giving them a chance to go back to the next section, because they have something. They just have something that needs to be packaged well. And I think to drop them out at this stage, we would all lose that value that they have.
Yeah. Unfortunately for you, I don't have a choice than to allow you into the next stage of the competition. Congratulations, you've been saved by the judges.
Well, we knew we were not going to have it very easy over there, but we thank God for seeing us through to the next stage of the competition. We thank the jury for believing and seeing what we couldn't see at first.
This show is brought to you by 10 Ghana and Active Media and is supported by McDan Foundation, National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan, Ministry of Business Development, GIMPA, CIMG, and Page 83 Concepts.
My name is James Abusanga of Better Services Enterprise. Better Services Enterprise is into purchasing and marketing of farm produce like rice, maize, millet. We believe that we can make business while helping our people. With McDan Entrepreneurship Challenge, if we win, we can expand our base to all the 15 districts and even move beyond Upper East to Upper West. I expect that the judges will accept my idea. Looking at the country at heart, everybody is food. And for that matter, Better Services is ready to provide food security in the country. My name is James Abusanga and I'm from the Upper East region of Ghana. Better Services is into purchasing and marketing of farm produce. And so when I'm sent to go and sell these farm produce to pay my school fees, I realize that their way of measuring it, this is the right measurement. But in their case, they will maneuver the bowl in this way in order to get more grains. So my mother will send me to sell 3 bowls we have measured already. Then we'll get there and it's 1.5. So I realized that the market price for a bag of maize in Boko at that time was 155. And in Accra and Kumasi was 236, meaning that I can make about 83 cedis profit out of it. I realized that it is a good business. The duty at that time is to go around, buy the farm produce, and we kept it in a strategic warehouse locations. And so this is one of our warehouse locations at Pusiga. So I decided to offer better services. Our bowls are standard. They are not maneuvered in any way. And that's why I came by the Better Services. To get the farm produce regularly from them, meaning that I have to see them. So I decided to form farm-based associations. The main objective of Better Services Enterprise is to buy these food crops produced from them at economic producer prices that will sustain the women or the farmers in their farms and to guarantee sustainable supplies to Better Services. Our big value here is that we have a working relationship with Nestle Ghana, who has requested our cereals for baby food.
What are you looking for?
Money for finance where I can set up in every region and every district.
How much?
440,000 Ghana cedis.
How much money have you made from your last year's operations?
15,000 Ghana cedis.
As profit?
As profit.
For a full year?
A full year, we get about 22,000 Ghana cedis profit.
So why would you want to put up your own storage facilities if there are opportunities to rent?
I need the business to be sustained.
If you get the money, what will you do with it?
I intend to construct storage facilities.
Do you have the land?
I have the land. In the other 15 districts, I will consult. And in Northern region and Upper East, if you have an idea like this, they will buy it.
There's a national buffer storage company that has been set up.
Yep.
So how are you going to compete against them?
I partner with them.
So you don't need the 440,000 to store?
You speak more like a politician to me than a farmer. There's too much contradiction in your submission. And again, you didn't talk much about sales. If you have a client like Nestle Ghana, don't you think anybody can finance you to buy?
I need warehouses for the fact that the community will also come and buy from me. I don't sell everything out.
If you are buying to buffer stock, if you buy them 1,000 bags, you know how much profit you make?
Now, right now, I don't have that capacity to buy the 1,000.
Okay, you have 15,000. How many bags can they buy?
Let's say 500 bags.
500 bags, you make 40,000 with the money you have. Straight to buffer stock.
I can't take all to buffer stock.
But they are ready to buy.
And then I'm solving a problem too.
So you are a politician, not a salesperson, right? You want to solve Ghana's problem. The McDan Entrepreneurs Challenge is not to dole out money. It's to build you up. We are here to teach you how to do the right thing. Judges, if you have something to add before I sentence him.
He definitely has a plan. And I think he's doing more than just looking for profit.
I think that you need some mentoring.
Unfortunately, I would like to agree with Mayofi Grant. I'll keep you in the competition.
God bless you all.
I'll keep you in the competition.
May God bless you. Though it was tough, but the judges advised me on 1 or 2 things I will do. I'm happy to be part of this contest.
This show is brought to you by 10 Ghana, an active media, and is supported by McDan Foundation, National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan, Ministry of Business Development, GIMPA, CIMG, and Page 83 Concepts.
New Dimension as a group come up with a product, a meat product that contains no smoke, smokeless, that is dry, and that is also healthy for the human body, well packaged. We are here in the McDan Entrepreneurship Challenge to seek for funds to support our business and to produce on large scale. I'm not expecting any difficult questions from them because it's my business, my dream, my aspiration. My name is Ebenezer Opoabuaji, the CEO of the New Dimension Group. Doctor warned me against eating of red meat. If I've been banned of eating red meat, then what should I do? So I have to consume smoked meat and dry fishes. So I went to the market to buy smoked meat. When I went to the market, I couldn't find any nearby. I've also read that doctors are saying that smoked meat causes cancer. So I came up with a product called the dried smokeless beef, the dried smokeless Shibon. And we'll be producing 80% smoked meat and 20% frozen meat. This is a smoked meat, but doesn't contain smoke. It has been dehydrated. So this is how it is. So just exactly as the doctor recommended that I should consume, because this contains less fats, contains less calories, and it even contains an acid that fights against cancer. This is my personal use, but why don't I produce on large scale, whereby I will get something from it to also help other people who may be in the same shoes as mine. After cutting down the intake of red meat, the doctor said, okay, my BP has now restored to normal. So this product coming up as a business requires 45,000 Ghana cedis only to start, and it's able to generate not less than 72,000 Ghana cedis per annum and 4,200 per month by producing 600 boxes. This is 2 pounds of red meat that has been dehydrated to reduce their smoke content. And this pack will be sold for 25 cedis to retailers, and they will sell it to the final consumer at 30 cedis.
You're talking about medical and health issues, yep? As you're pitching here based on what your one friend said and what your one experience was. That makes me a bit nervous.
Yeah.
That's very dangerous.
Do you make it yourself?
Yes, please.
How do you make it?
I have one food scientist and microbiologist to be part of the team. What we do is the meat is well treated. It contains no preservative. It's well treated with just salts. Then it is dehydrated in an oven. So that brings the smoke content. There's no smoke at all as compared to our traditional ones we have in the market. To take that smoke out.
So in essence, all you're selling is dried meat?
It's dried meat.
And what's the shelf life of your product?
Best before 3 months.
Okay. So you gave us a figure you require.
Yes, please.
For your product.
Yes, please.
Are you sure about that figure?
Yes, please.
Why?
Because we want to set up a place, a very nice place, that's cost effective as well.
How much should it cost?
The space is costing around 4,000 cedis per annum.
In Accra?
No, in Obuasi. And we have a land whereby I keep the cattle for ranching.
I mean, what's your core business?
Is to produce smokeless dried beef and shivo.
How were you able to establish the 3-month shelf life?
We made samples with the same procedure and process, and we kept them, and we are monitoring the product as time goes on.
How much would it cost you to do 240 packs?
We've not actually quantified per unit of producing a package, but we've looked at per cow.
You're not going to sell cows, you're going to sell packaged meat. Yeah. How much do you say you're going to sell this for?
We're going to sell it 25 cities at the factory. We want it to be very competitive with the normal price.
Your business is still at the ideas stage.
And have you done any survey that says that clearly people prefer dried smokeless beef to nice, fresh, tasty beef?
Even to 4 coastals,
Yeah.
it's not a market.
Yeah.
You have to actually go around and do market survey.
You have not sold a single package. You have not done anything. And you are now talking about cows. Meanwhile, if I want to start this business, I would prefer to buy meat instead of buy cows. I'm sorry, you cannot make it to the next stage of the competition.
All right. Thank you, sir.
They made it clear to me that my business is very young, or is still at the idea stage, because I've not even sold a single product. Yeah, and that is very true.
This show is brought to you by 10 Ghana and Active Media and is supported by McDan Foundation, National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan, Ministry of Business Development, GIMPA, CIMG, and Page 83 Concepts.
Fucking bad by all of the things I never had.